And in the Quad Cities, there's a new place to turn to get better and stronger. It's a state-of-the-art rehabilitation center in Davenport where many people are taking giant steps on the road to regaining their independence. KWQC's Fran Riley travels to the Good Samaritan Society for a stroll along Easy Street.
Ready or not?
Ready or not, watch these uneven surfaces.
Irma Doms is recovering from lower back surgery. The challenge is to walk along this simulated sidewalk.
Well, I had to start from scratch, actually. But I think I'm coming along.
Good. Feet always inside the walker. Excellent.
With the goal of someday soon returning to her home.
It's harder than it looks.
Occupational therapist Maggie Dirksen encourages Charlie Shinners at this workbench. The nuts and bolts of it all, Charlie has bursitis, and this exercise is a way for him to get his hands to work together to develop dexterity.
He can work with his hands together to do something he enjoys, which can translate over into other things he may do. Feeding himself, managing fasteners on clothing like zippers and buttons.
This is Easy Street, an area that recreates day-to-day living situations where people can practice life skills.
Now remember to stay tall as you go down the hill.
Along the way to recovery. This putting exercise helps patients with balance and hand-to-eye coordination. Margaret Loader has arthritis in her spine, and Easy Street is doing wonders for her.
Before he came here, I couldn't hardly even walk. And now I walk quite a bit.
Rose Corbett spends time in the garden, learning the proper way to grip and walk with a hose. She's recovering after falling down about 6 weeks ago and says Easy Street has helped her both physically and mentally.
It makes you stop and consider how very fortunate you are to have a place like this.
A $4.5 million rehab center.
All-way straight. Good.
Perhaps the next best thing to home.
Almost everyone who comes here, their goal is to get home, and we try to get them there.
And that is so cool, Marcia. I looked at this yesterday and I thought, you know, the little things that you don't think about. They're helping these people learn again how to take mail out of the mailbox and things like that. They're eventually going to have a restaurant area there and a kitchen. So it's really a wonderful, wonderful facility. And the goal for many of these people is to live independently.
Yeah,
again,
even managing different kinds of surfaces, you know, that can throw you off. Is this unique to the area?
Well, it kind of is, because I'm told that in Iowa there's only one other Easy Street. It's a model that I think we're going to see crop up more and more. But, you know, one of the things that you just mentioned is exactly what I was thinking about as I was watching this all unfold yesterday, the different surfaces that you have to kind of negotiate. You know, a handicapped, accessible sidewalk. They had gravel there for people who maybe live in rural areas and have to walk on gravel roads and things like that. So it was very, very interesting to watch all of this. The other thing, too, that's so important in therapy is that trust between the patient and the therapist. And you could see that relationship yesterday because they've been working with these people for quite some time, and there really is a trust factor there.
Yeah, that's really neat. Now, is it available to anyone who is in need?
Well, as far as I know, for people at the Good Samaritan Society over there, but they discharged in their previous facility about 200 people a year, so they have a pretty good track record.
Wow, that's great. Well, thank you, Fran, for bringing us more on that facility. You can watch Fran's features on our website at kwqc.com, and if you would like to submit a story idea, feel free to also do it there.